Hi guys, welcome to Haywire Homestead. It's overcast. We're supposed to get a good bit of rain, so I thought I'd come out and try to get a couple things done before it starts raining. Got to get some compost. I'm gonna plant some lettuce today and get some kale in some pots over by the porch, so that way I can just grab them really quickly whenever I want to cook or make a salad or anything. I like having those closer to the house than in the garden. The other thing we're gonna do is check out a surprise in the barn. Okay, so this is my little Broody girl who had a clutch of eggs. They were all hers over there in that corner over by the brooder for the meat birds. There was 15 of them total. What we're gonna do is we're gonna steal a couple just for a moment and candle them. Now the candler that I'm using is called a magicfly. This is the magicfly candler. Oh, it's upside down. Love this thing. It works awesome. I'll put a link in the description below, so that way if you'd like to purchase one. It has a little battery pack on it here. It also comes with a plug, so you could plug it into the wall if you wanted, and then there's a rubber adapter for smaller eggs that you can use as well. So we're going to go ahead and swipe an egg. This is my little girl Penguin. Penguin, she's going to get mad at me. Hi, baby girl. So I'm just going to swipe 2 eggs that are close to the edge. And I'm going to sit them up here ever so gently. And then we're going to take the candler and hold it to the end. And, oh, looks like we do have a chick growing. Now these are only about 4 days, so it is a little early to be checking, but definitely fertile. So we have little babies, if you can see the blood vessels in there. Let's go ahead and check one more, and then we'll put these back. Oh, and this one is also fertile. So that's 2 potential chicks out of the 15 eggs. I'm not gonna check all of them because I don't want to disturb her. So we're gonna actually very carefully scooch these back underneath of her wing. That was the one surprise. The other surprise is over by the chicken coop in my bunny hutch. And the surprise is not bunnies. The surprise is another broody hen. This is my cuckoo Marin. And she has decided to set as well. So I have 2 broody hens and I have an incubator full of eggs. So hopefully I'll be able to candle those and see if any of those are showing any signs in a couple of days. It's only day 3 for the incubator, and I find those are easier to see if I give them a couple extra days. And when you have a broody hen, you have to be careful because they get quite grumpy and protective over their eggs, like she is. But she's not doing too bad. It's okay, Mama. Stay there. Don't leave. So I don't want to upset her too much because I don't want her to leave. So here's an egg, and it does better when you do this in a dark area, and I'm hoping she doesn't go and decide to try to fly out. Don't go anywhere, Mama girl. And I'm going to see if I can shut the door, the lid, just a little bit to give us some more space. Okay, so this one looks like it's a little bit harder to see. It's kind of dark at the top, so I'm thinking that we probably are getting a positive egg, but it's just not dark enough in this area for me to be able to really show you, and I don't want to take her egg away and bring it back and disturb her twice. So we'll just leave her to her setting. So I have lots and lots of potential babies in the works. We'll call that Broody Bonanza. And and hopefully I will be able to show you guys some fluffy, cute, adorable chicks in right close to 3 weeks from now. The girls have been setting for 3 days, so it'll be, oh, well, I guess it'll be around 17 days. It takes 21 days for eggs to hatch. So right around that mark is typically when you're going to start seeing them. Occasionally, I see babies on day 19 or 20. Typically, no more than day 22 do I have hatches. So I'm going to go ahead and get the compost and show you guys how to plant some lettuce. Okay, so I have my compost all filled up in my container. This is just a stainless steel planter container that I picked up at Walmart, and I drilled holes in the bottom. And then I have a planter over there that I'm also going to plant some kale in. And then I've got strawberry starts in this one and this one. I planted them last fall. I'm really hoping that they made it and that they get to come back up. And then over here I have my little herb garden that I use, my favorite fresh ones. I have oregano that's just starting to come back up, my thyme. This is the 3rd year this has come back and continued to grow. I have a curly leaf parsley, rosemary, and some sweet basil there. So what I'm going to be doing is a Lactuca sativa. It's kind of a red leaf lettuce, and then the other one is just a green leaf. So those are the two that I'm going to be using in my lettuce area. And then I got this from M.I. Gardener. This is a Cherokee. It's an early Hanover kale. So that one's going to go in the planter over there. And all I need to do, and we'll do, these are such tiny, tiny little seeds. Teeny, teeny, tiny. I'm going to just pour them out in my hand. See how tiny they are? And then we're just going to lightly sprinkle. Oh, these ones. And the nice thing is I can come out and just cut these off, trim them, take them in, make a salad, and then in a couple of days I'll have some more. Oh. Hi, fish. Are you helping? I'm having trouble holding the camera and getting my little pouch open here of my red lettuce. And then we're just going to take these and sprinkle them a little bit. So I don't care if they get mixed up a little bit. And then I'm just going to lightly kind of brush my hands over. You don't want to bury these really deep, so I just kind of scatter the soil just a little bit. And it's supposed to rain today, so I don't think I need to water. And the compost is already really nice and moist. So we'll let nature water them this time. And then we're going to do the kale. Same thing, smaller container over here. And they don't. So the kale are just really teeny tiny little round seeds, and we're just going to lightly sprinkle there. And same thing, I'm just going to kind of brush the soil just ever so slightly. And we'll update you soon and see how they come up. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you all have a blessed day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.